All right, welcome back to whoever does come back or is watching for the first time. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Should have grabbed the scissors, but I didn't. This is my first time ever Modern Horizons opening. Haven't opened a single thing of this other than some packs that I've sponsored, which I'm gonna start doing a little something here in the near future. Just talking to a guy. Okay, so that's how it opens up. Had no idea about getting you know, some special 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 36 packs of Modern Horizons. Supposedly this is pretty good bang for your buck. Unfortunately, double masters, ultimate masters, all that stuff is just creeping way up there. So before this gets too high, I figured I'd open some of this. But yeah, no, I talked to a guy that I sponsor packs from. And told him I might just start having him send me mystery boxes to do video openings with. All right, so do we have American or Belgian packs? Let's see here. Looks like possibly Belgian packs. So the Belgian packs are the ones with the rares in the back. Or maybe this EN right here means, well, no, that just means English. So I guess we'll find out. If the rare's in the front, they're made in the US. If the rare is in the back, okay, did that the wrong way. All right, so the rare's in the back. So these are the Belgian packs. Not sure what's all in here. Looks like sliver. I was told that if you get a sliver box, you get a sliver box. Some cool art. Some snow-covered lands. Don't know what else is of value in here. So, all right, so we have a Belgian box. And you know what? Matt was right. These are a lot like, these have very similar feel as the packs from Jumpstart. Did I not get a rare? Oh, there's a rare. I know a couple of the rares that are in here. All right, so random foil token. Was the other token foil? It wasn't. Okay, so you can get random foil tokens as well. All right, interesting. Good to know. I have no idea if this is good at all so far, but hopefully we get some solid value. I know Ren and Stimpy is what people call it. Has some value. Force of Virtue. 2 enchantments and a land so far. Do really well with land for some odd reason. Alright. So we had a foil common here. Art card. Land card. And a charm. Feel free to comment what's of value here as I pull it. You're probably more knowledgeable than I am. Lots of interesting things happening in Magic right now. I feel like Kaldheim, however you want to call it, seems pretty broken. Saw the new Red God card that literally allows Blasphemous Act to, some card damage on that one, allows Blasphemous Act to kill people, which is cool, I guess. Hey, Force of Negation, I believe that is a pretty good card. Have no idea what its value is, but I know it's the one people get pretty excited for. See, if it's not your turn, you may exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Counter target non-creature spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into its owner's graveyard. Okay, I can see why that seems powerful. Stops graveyard shenanigans anyway. Oh, looks like we've got a fast land, maybe? I don't know what those are called. Pay 1 life, add this, that, or the other. No, it's not a shock land. Shock lands, shock you the first time, so it comes untapped. It doesn't shock you over and over. Genesis, that's just weird. I was expecting a wave to be right after that. But yeah, no, back to Kaldheim. I mean, looks like there's a Commander Birthing Pod now. I don't know if anybody noticed that card. It's not as good as Birthing Pod, obviously, since Birthing Pod you can use life to play rather than mana, but strong in the fact that you can have Birthing Pod in any deck you want now. If, you know, you've got some Birthing Pod shenanigans going. So, foil tokens seem normal. Foil raids foil normal cards do not. So we got a Kaya's Guile. I feel like they only made Kaya just to deal with Liliana. Like somehow Liliana needed to be put in check. But yeah, no, tell me what you feel about Kaldheim. I'm excited for it. All right, that wanted to come out early. I'm excited for it. Seems like a really good set. I don't like the fact that Zendikar just doesn't feel like, you know, anyone really cares about it. Okay, 2 carpets back to get back. Mirrodin Besieged. Okay. Phyrexians are back. I don't know, it just seems like a really, really overloaded set. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. There's definitely a lot going on in Kaldheim so far. I haven't dipped into any of the lores or anything. Future Sight, I haven't seen that card in a while. Correct me if I'm wrong, that used to be a mythic, I think, back in the day. Alright, so there's our foil rare. It's a legendary snow enchantment. Looks like Dark Depths, honestly. Don't know if that's a good hit or not, but oh, I guess you should put that with the foils. I'm hoping it is. I'm not expecting it to be, though. And then our rare is a Nurturing Peatland. So, a couple lands so far. Force of Negation is the only thing I actually recognize that has value. That's okay. It's my first pack opening. Love to see. I actually held off on buying a Sword of Sinew, and like I said, a lot of slivers in this, so this has got to be a sliver box. I heard someone said that there's Urza box, sliver box, a Ren box. We shouldn't see a Ren and 6 in here. Doesn't mean we can't, just we shouldn't. I saw a box opening the other day that was just crazy good. They popped a foil Force of Negation and all kinds of crazy stuff. Obviously, we've got 1 foil rare. Can we get another? Sure. Are we going to? Probably not. We're not going to get our hopes up. We're not even going to look up the value of the cards here, guys. We're just kind of going with it. Here's another mythic. Or is that our first mythic? I'm going to say no. Wait, is it? Yawgmoth, Thron Physician. There's another mythic. Yeah, just 2 mythics. Hex Drinker with its level up card and Yawgmoth. Don't know if that's any good or not. Protection from Humans. So 1 foil rare, 2 mythics, half the box gone. Me basically talking shit out of my butt at this point. Sliver card. Another mythics. That's 3 mythics in half a box. Don't know anything about this card. It looks super cool though, I'm not gonna lie. Looks like something straight out of Princess Mononoke, if you get what I'm saying. That's cool. Alright, let's get down to it. Last 16. Can we get some last half a box action magic? See if we see any more. Yeah, look, another sliver. So this has got to be a sliver. Oh wait, that's the rare. So this has got to be a sliver box, or what they would call a sliver box. Like I said, I'm not hip to all of this, so I'm not 100% on how it works. I'm hoping we're hitting some value. I know we've hit at least one value card. That's a goblin. Typically not a lot of goblins out there with a ton of value, you know. But goblin decks are fun, they're easy to make, they're cheap to make, and they can be extremely strong. Alright, Sadistic Obsession. That card's fucking creepy. Alright, I can dig it. Just weird. And then the Cordial Vampire. 2 for a 1/1. Whenever a Cordial Vampire or another creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on each vampire you control. I mean, that seems strong if you got a vampire deck going. Alright, let's slow roll this pack. How many slivers do we see? Or was just the right half of the box the slivers? Maybe it's just the right half of the box. Alright, mythic number 4. Mox Tantalite. Suspend 3. Oh man, that can't have any value. Anything I've seen artifact wise that has suspend usually doesn't have a bit of value. Mob. Giver of Runes. That card might be actually a pretty good hit. Yeah, no slivers so far. I mean, tons of slivers so far, but let's take a look. Yeah, there's another sliver. So this has got to be what they call a sliver box. And there's the first sliver, so I'm sure people are I'm sure the person or couple people that watch this video are probably going, yes, it's a sliver box. Blah. I believe that puts us up to 5 mythics now, and a double tap on Kaya's Guile. Okay. I don't like getting double taps on rares in a box, personally, especially when I'm doing something like this. 1, it takes away from me learning anything, and 2, at the same time, like, no one's gonna double tap us on something good. Another sliver. Spiteful Sliver. Doubt we're gonna see the sword I want. Well, I mean, we're at 5 mythics, so to hit another mythic would be pretty awesome. Not expecting it. Another Spirit. Not a lot of foils. That's actually really weird considering how many foils you see in these sets, or in most sets from Wizards, especially as of late. This almost feels like you're opening an old box of, I don't know, Urzas or something. So our foil card that time was a land, Force of Rage. I guess that's the red version of Force of Negation. I guess I should put this here. Maybe this land has some value, huh? Snow-covered lands in the foil have any value, or just full art foil lands, period, not worth anything anymore? Remember when they had some value? All right, okay, so we got a second foil rare. Yippee for us. Apparently put a pack in the wrong spot. And a double tack on the Lightning Skelemental. Weird. Why? Why, Wizards? Would you want to ruin someone's box by giving them a double tap when they're trying to get a collection going? Just doesn't seem right. Don't know if either of our foil rares are good hits or not. I'm hoping they are, but not banking on it. Okay. So another land. I don't know if these lands are good hits or not. I imagine they're not. Not when you have to pay 1 life every time you tap it. I mean, it seems good at first, but doesn't seem good. Oh, we got an artifact here. And already pulled it out. Scrapyard Recombiner, excuse me. Have you noticed a lot of YouTubers too? They're so afraid of people yelling at them for messing up names. We're gonna play the name game. You guys can make fun of me all you want for saying words wrong. Sisay, I have no idea what Sisay here does, but Sisay has a lot of colors in her identity. Maybe Sisay is good. I've heard people talk about Sisay. Don't know anything about her myself, personally. And a double tap. We got the normal and the foil Hogak. I'm still going to say them anyway. Screw it. YOLO. Alright. Winds of Abandon. Next time I'll just take the packs out. I feel like I'm smashed over here. Alright. Elmira's Call. So not a single other mythic called it. We were done at 5. 5 seems pretty good for a box. I'm treating this like a normal box since it has 36 packs. Altar of Dementia. Alright. So let's do it. Let's slaughter all these names, huh? We don't care about those guys. This guy here. All right. Let's just say them all. Let's see if you guys can agree with how I'm pronouncing these names. Merit Lage's Slumber, Hogak Arisen Necropolis, Altar of Dementia. Ella Demiri's Call, Winds of Abandon, Hogak, we already said that one. Sisay's Weatherlight Captain. Guys, like a lot of people, they don't want to say Sisay or Sisay or Saisay, so they're just saying Weatherlight Captain, skipping the first of it all. Scrapyard Recombiner, Sunbaked Canyon, Lightning Skelemental, Force of Rage, Nether Spirit, Spiteful Sliver, Kaya's Guile, The First Sliver, Giver of Runes, Mox Tantalite, Cordial Vampire, Pashulik Mons, Cloud Shredder Sliver, Morphon the Boundless, Yawgmoth Ram Physician, Hex Drinker, Reap the Past, Endling, Nurturing Peatland, Future Sight, Mirrodin Besieged, Collector Ophi. I just don't know how else you would say that. Alfie? No, it's Ophi. Kaya's Guile. Tell me I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Genesis. Waterlogged Grove, Force of Negation, Lightning Skelemental, Archmage's Charm, Force of Virtue, Ayula's Influence, and Hall of Heliod's Generosity. And I'm going to end this with fuck Heliod.